Once upon a time in a land not so far away, nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering trees, lived a family of rabbits. The father was a strong and gentle rabbit named Ferdinand. His wife, the lovely Antoinette, gave birth to 3 beautiful bunnies, a son and 2 daughters. They named the son Ferdinand Jr., or Bunny for short, and the daughters Antoinette Jr., or Annie for short. And Belinda, or Billy, Bunny was a mischievous and playful young rabbit, always eager for adventure, unlike his sister Annie, who was sweet and studious. Bunny preferred exploring the vast world outside their burrow to reading books inside. Billy, on the other hand, was rather lazy and unambitious. She much preferred napping and daydreaming to working or playing with her siblings. This often led to arguments between Bunny and Billy, as Bunny felt that Billy never wanted to have fun. One sunny afternoon, while Bunny and Bobtail were playing hide-and-seek, they stumbled upon a small clearing filled with an array of colorful mushrooms. "Look at these mushrooms," exclaimed Bobtail. "Let's pretend they're magic mushrooms and take us on an adventure." Bunny and Bobtail each chose a mushroom to climb on. As they reached the top, they closed their eyes and wished to be on an exciting adventure. Suddenly, a gruff voice boomed, "Who wishes to go on an adventure?" Startled, the 2 rabbits opened their eyes to find themselves face to face with a grumpy badger. "It was me," said the badger, "and you said you wanted an adventure." "We did," said Bunny quickly. "Take us somewhere exciting." The badger grumbled but agreed to take them on an adventure. He climbed down from the mushroom and beckoned for them to follow him. The badger led them deep into the woods until they arrived at a babbling brook. "This is as far as I'll take you," said the badger. "To continue your adventure, you must cross this brook." Bunny and Bobtail looked at the brook nervously. It was wide and fast-flowing, and there were no stones or logs to help them cross. "We're too scared to swim," said Bobtail, his voice shaking. "Then don't blame me when your adventure ends here," said the badger, turning to leave. As the badger disappeared into the bushes, Bunny and Bobtail huddled together, unsure of what to do. They were too afraid to go back the way they came, and the thought of crossing the brook alone was terrifying. Suddenly, an idea struck Bunny. "I remember seeing a fallen log near the old oak tree," he said. "If we hurry, we might be able to reach it before nightfall." With renewed determination, the 2 rabbits set off towards the old oak tree. When they finally reached the log, they were exhausted and frightened. But they had no choice but to make a stand against the dark and the unknown. Bobtail clung to the log for support as Bunny began to sing a cheerful tune. "Why are you singing?" whispered Bobtail, his eyes wide with fear. "Because I'm not scared at all," replied Bunny with a wink. "Singing makes me brave." Bobtail took a deep breath and joined in on the song, and soon they were both singing at the top of their lungs. Just then, a friendly voice called out, "What are you doing here, little rabbits?" Startled, Bunny and Bobtail stopped singing and turned to see an old turtle peering at them from a nearby bush. "We're making a stand against the dark," said Bunny, trying to sound brave. And you asked the turtle, "Why are you making a stand against the dark?" "Because I'm too slow to run away," said the turtle. "So I make a stand and wait for the darkness to pass." The two rabbits looked at the turtle in admiration. "That's a good idea," said Bunny. "Maybe we could do the same thing." "But we're too scared," whispered Bobtail. "Not any more," said the turtle with a smile. "Stay here and listen to the sound of my voice. It will keep the dark away." And with that, the turtle began to sing a beautiful lullaby. As the sweet melody filled the clearing, Bunny and Bobtail felt their fear melt away. They snuggled up to the log and closed their eyes, falling into a peaceful sleep. When they awoke, the sun was shining brightly through the trees and the dark had vanished. Overjoyed, Bunny and Bobtail thanked the turtle for its help and raced home to tell their family about their exciting adventure. However, when they arrived home, they found their mother in a state of panic. "Where have you been?" she cried, rushing to hug her children. "We were worried sick about you." "We're sorry, Mama," said Bunny, "but we had to go on an adventure." And he told her everything that had happened. Their mother listened patiently, and when they finished, she sighed. "You were lucky to have met such kind creatures who helped you," she said. "But remember, no matter how exciting an adventure may seem, your family's love and care are the most important things in life." Bunny and Bobtail nodded their heads, understanding the importance of their mother's words. From that day on, they continued to explore the world around them. But they always remembered to stay close to home and never went on an adventure without telling their mother first. And so, thanks to the kindness of a stranger and the love of their family, Bunny and Bobtail learned an important lesson about bravery, friendship, and the true meaning of home. The end. I hope you enjoyed listening to the adventures of Bunny Rabbit. If you did, please remember to share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback means a lot to me. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to get notified when I upload new stories. Thanks for watching. See you next time.